We spend so much of our lives waiting for something big. The next milestone, the next trip, the next version of ourselves that finally has it all together. But what if the most extraordinary moments are the ones we pass by every day? What if joy isn't something we chase, but something we overlook? The modern mind is obsessed with more. More speed, more achievement, more noise. But in that pursuit, we've forgotten how to be here. We've forgotten how to notice the sacred hidden in the mundane. We scroll past life while searching for meaning, never realizing that the meaning is in the coffee cup, the rustling tree, the uneven sidewalk under your feet, the laughter of someone you've heard 1,000 times but never really listened to. We've been conditioned to believe that joy must be earned, that it lives in far-off futures or polished highlights, or in things we don't yet have. But joy, real joy, lives in the overlooked, in the dishes you wash while lost in thought, in the silence between words, in your breath, the one you're taking right now without noticing it. We've been trained to think of ordinary as boring, but ordinary is just unexamined magic. Your life isn't lacking wonder, your awareness is. Mindfulness isn't about detaching from the world. It's about waking up inside it. It's about realizing that presence, not perfection, is the source of peace. There is no someday where life suddenly feels complete. There is only now, and now is overflowing with details that beg to be felt. Your senses are your portal. Sight, sound, touch, breath. Everything you're searching for already lives here, in this moment, disguised as ordinary. The truth is, you don't need more to feel alive. You just need to notice what's already here. We live in a culture that worships momentum, where the next moment always feels more valuable than this one. We've been sold the myth that joy exists in the next promotion, the next city, the next version of ourselves. And in that chase, we miss the sacredness of the now. Ordinary life is seen as background noise. We're taught to believe that joy comes in explosions, in travel, romance, validation, escape. But what if the truth is the opposite? What if more joy lives in stillness than in striving? When more becomes our addiction, enough becomes invisible. And the tragedy is, most people live entire lifetimes without ever truly arriving in their own lives. Joy doesn't need to shout. It whispers. It lives in the steam curling up from your tea, in the weight of your body resting in a chair, in the face of a loved one, in the breath you didn't even realize you were taking. The problem isn't that life is too ordinary. It's that we've forgotten how to see it. You don't need a mountaintop retreat to feel wonder. You need to return to your senses, to see color again, to taste slowly, to pause when the wind moves the curtain just so. What we call ordinary is actually the soul of life. But you only meet it when you slow down enough to see it. The difference between emptiness and meaning is not the task. It's your presence in it. Washing dishes can be a chore, or it can be a meditation. Walking to the store can be a mindless errand, or a journey through sound, texture, and sky. Mindfulness isn't just silence and stillness. It's not some spiritual achievement. It's a way of meeting life as it is, without the filter of should, next, or not enough. When you are truly present, nothing is too small to matter. Joy appears not by adding more, but by removing distraction. It's not about changing your life. It's about changing your lens. We don't suffer from a lack of joy. We suffer from a lack of permission. We don't allow ourselves to feel joy unless it's been earned, justified, or delayed. But here's the radical truth. Ordinary joy is enough. Peace is enough. Stillness is enough. You are enough, even when you do nothing remarkable. Happiness is not a grand arrival. It is a quiet remembering, a return to self, a surrender to simplicity. You don't need to escape your life to find beauty. You only need to return to it. With eyes wide open, with a heart willing to feel. Because when you meet the ordinary with reverence, you realize it was never ordinary at all.